And this is James Moore. You are listening to Solar Powered K.R.U.U FM, broadcasting from the Cultural District here in Fairfield, Iowa, home of the Midwest's only solar powered radio station. We also stream online at KRUUFM.com. Shout out to all our streamers. And joining me in the studio is Véda. Véda has a brand new set of tunes out. We just heard one, Aurora. Véda, good to see you. How you doing?
Oh, good to be here. I'm good. How about you?
Not too shabby. Tell me a little bit about the song we just heard. Wow, got a lot of juice in that. And you're from Montreal, is that correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Excellent.
Well, yeah, I'm from actually like an hour away from Montreal. It's called Magog, and I've been living there all my whole life. And then I moved to Fairfield last year to focus on my major, media and communications, and also to produce the music. So my first song that I released was Aurora, which we just heard, and so it's an indie dance track with an awesome producer from Maine, I believe.
Okay.
And his name is Saxton. It's really good. Saxton, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, so we started collaborating last year, and it's been a success ever since.
You said Fairfield. I also happen to know you're doing a little bit of hosting on Solar Powered K.R.U.U as well.
Exactly, yeah. Love the radio station. Love it. Great vibes from there. I can play anything that I want, so that's fabulous.
Actually, what's the name of your show?
It's actually Planet of the Mixtapes. It plays at K.R.U.U at 8 p.m. every Friday, so tune in.
Nice. Friday Central Time, Planet of the Mixtapes.
Awesome.
When I met you, Véda, you were talking about wanting to do a show like this at K.R.U.U because K.R.U.U is, well, the only solar powered radio station in the Midwest.
Which
a lot
is amazing.
Of great musicians.
Yeah.
But you came in, we said absolutely. Then you said, hey, I got some music. So tell me about how this happened, and tell me a little bit about Aurora as well. Where did it come from, and just a little bit of that.
Yeah, so actually what happened is that I was on SoundCloud doing some research, and I found this great producer, Saxton, and I just messaged him like randomly, and I was like, hey, I would like to collaborate. Actually, I would like to buy this track from you, and then we can work together. And I was like, yeah, fine, buy this one, but then would you mind collaborating on this new indie dance track? I'm like, fine. He sends it to me, and I think I wrote the lyrics in the next hour.
Wow.
Like I really enjoyed the music, the melody, and it was super vibrant. So I just started writing lyrics, recorded something in my room really quick, sent it to him, and he actually he liked it. So we decided to record it for real, and then released it like a month and a half later, and then posted on SoundCloud, and then the plays just started. I don't know, following. It just happened.
Well, tell me about, because I know we just have a very short window here to talk. We're going to hear your other song to go out with, but if people want to find out about you or get in touch, Facebook or SoundCloud, what are the best ways?
Okay, so you can find me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Véda, and I'm also on SoundCloud. You can look Véda or Tara DeSantis, which is my real name actually.
Okay. And Véda is Veda?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, all in capital.
Great.
So yeah, you can find me there. Also, some of my tracks are on YouTube. Just write Véda or Tara DeSantis, and you will find me for sure.
And Tara DeSantis, TARADESINTIS.
SANTIS.
SANTIS.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well, what would you figure your influences are? The sound that you're being informed by what?
Yeah. Well, actually, I love all genres for sure. But I'm really into consciousness-based music right now. I try to write lyrics that are life-supporting, which is very, I wouldn't say unusual, but it's not really frequent on like popular radio stations. So I'm just trying to be, well, actually I'm really influenced by, I would say, Damian Marley, which I really appreciate. Willow Smith, she's pretty good. She's really good actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, Calvin Harris, I love his style, but I mean, yeah, the lyrics are good too, but a little popular, but yeah. So I would say, yeah, mostly I find my inspiration on SoundCloud, really underground DJs like Graves and Mr. Carmack. And
well, great. Now you say you're in Fairfield, Iowa. Why are you here? Consciousness? I'm hearing a theme.
Exactly, yeah. So I decided to move to Fairfield because there's this amazing consciousness-based university called Maharishi University of Management. So I just decided to move here, and it was probably the best decision in my life so far. And because I really love my major, the people here are amazingly friendly and warm, which I I did not expect for the United States somehow. And it was great. And yeah, consciousness-based education is definitely different and much more wholesome, I would say.
Great.
Yeah.
Now it's a smallish town, 10,000. It's kind of known for arts and music and culture.
Definitely.
I know the school has, for instance, the film department, David Lynch, master's degree, so some interesting elements.
Yeah,
wouldn't you
super
say?
interesting. Yeah, definitely.
And an international flavor too.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I'm one of the only Canadians on campus, but there's people from Mongolia, New Zealand, Australia, the Netherlands. It's really impressive for such a small community.
Well, nice. I want to ask you something about the song that we're going to hear, because I'm excited to share that with everybody.
Same.
Release date and so forth. You're doing a rollout with these two songs. What's the time frame on that?
Yeah, well, we released Aurora last July, I believe.
Okay.
And we're now releasing our new track Montego, January 28th.
So just coming up.
Yeah, on SoundCloud and YouTube. It will be available pretty much everywhere online. It's going to be really interesting. Different vibes from Aurora, but still kind of in the same genre.
Okay.
And yeah, really enjoy it. And
tell me a little bit about the lyric of it.
yeah, well, actually, interesting. Saxton came up with the lyrics, and he was like, for this one, I have an idea in mind for the concept, but I would like you to find the kind of like the flavor to it. So then I was just listening to it in my living room, and then started singing out loud and just trying stuff. And that's one of my favorite parts of the creative process of making music. It's just like finding where I can put the lyrics and stuff. So that was great, and then recorded it a week later, I think, and it was sent, and it was already being mixed.
Well, I love this collaborative, no distance. The funny thing about, say, social media is you can live forever and die forever. I keep seeing somebody passed away. I was like, no, that was 3 years ago. That was 6 years ago. But on the other hand, you have this liquid immediacy.
It's crazy,
I wonder if you would just talk about that a little bit, and also about your influences. When did you get into music to begin with?
Well, okay, so I'm gonna start with the crazy world of like social media.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, I never met Saxton, which is very interesting. We just started communicating online through email and Facebook, and then it just worked. So we decided to keep working together, and I've contacted many other producers, and it was the same. Some are from California, some are from New Zealand. They're from everywhere, but it's just so easy in one email to make it happen. So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, I started music last year. Actually, I took the digital music production class at my university, and it was an epiphany, I would say. Yeah, definitely. It was great.
Love at first sound?
Oh yeah. Yeah. At first vibration.
First vibration. Well, that's fantastic. I love that. Again, having been in Fairfield many years and actually connected with the university and other aspects of all this, I just know there's a rich playing field. A lot of clubs for a small place like this. Are you looking to go out with your music and so forth?
For sure.
So what are you thinking?
Well, actually, I'm trying to contact a few clubs in Iowa City, because that's where the nightlife really happens here. And oh my God, there are so many interesting venues and a lot of possibilities for events and even DJing. I'm starting DJing right now, so this is really, really exciting honestly.
Strangely, Des Moines is considered one of the coolest towns to live in the nation now. They've really turned it around, combining arts and music and culture with some of the larger businesses being invested, and it's actually grown 20,000 population at a time. It's been pretty hard for a lot of, the economy's pretty iffy. So that's just one place in Iowa. I'm just delighted that you're here. We're speaking with Véda, by the way. Véda is not only, debuting some new music with us here. I'm so delighted to share, but also a show host here, Planet of the Mixtapes at K.R.U.U FM Fridays at 8 p.m. Central Time, and it rebroadcasts Tuesdays at 4 p.m. So you can check her out there, but also Facebook, Véda, capital V-E-D-A, or SoundCloud if you want to check out this and anything else you want to say. Lead us into going out with.
Well, I just really want to thank you all for supporting my music, mostly on SoundCloud. The support is real. It's everywhere. It's lovely, and so I just want you guys to enjoy my music and just because music is a powerful tool and it heals people. So I'm just really grateful to be able to share my music on K.R.U.U or any other radio station and everywhere around the world. So enjoy, everyone.
Well, fantastic. You said healing. Just before I let you go on that, I mean, I think that's an unsung part of music. It's so critical, particularly as it gets crazier and wilder with economics and other uncertainties. There's something about celebrating end vibration and doing the human thing. Home is where the heart is. The heart is in the chest cavity. The chest cavity is near the throat. When all those things come together and then you move your feet and dance, would you say you are more dance, or what kind of genre might you identify yourself?
Well, right now the music that I do would be dance, indie dance actually. But any type of music, I believe, that makes me feel something is my type of music,
I love it.
Yeah, so it's just music in general. It's just
so the sky's the limit.
Yeah, always been, will always be.
Well, fantastic. That's Véda. I'm James Moore. This is Solar Powered K.R.U.U FM. My pleasure. Good to know you, and let the music play.
All right, have a good evening.